come into the mail, and there would be a picture of a child. Now remember, we've all looked at all these different profiles of children that were coming through, and none of us had really, nobody had really resonated with us. It just didn't feel, I don't know, that connection. Then your sheet came, and as soon as I looked at it, I knew. I said, this is our son. And then Dad came home. He did the same thing. He picked it up, and I didn't say a word to him because I wanted to see what his reaction was, and he did the same thing. Then Matthew came home. Matthew looked at yours, and he picked it up, and he said, this is my brother. When can we go get him? And, you know, we just all cried because we realized that you were the one. You were the missing piece of our family. You were the other child that we had been waiting for. And that was probably one of the best days because that was the beginning of our journey to getting you. Dad, he was our son. It was really quite special.
My funny memory is when he said he needed glasses. I don't know why he wanted glasses, but he faked being blind because he wanted glasses. So his parents got him glasses, and he was happy for a day. Never wore them again after that.
My funniest memory of you is when you went to get one of them funny tight hairdos with Mother.
So when your dad and I first got married, we had been married about a year. A friend of ours was having a party, and he was having a psychic come do a party and do readings. And Dad and I had just gotten married, and we didn't have a lot of money. We were trying to save for a house, so we only had one of us go in. So Dad chose to go in, and there were a couple things the psychic had told him. And he wrote everything down as he spoke with your dad, telling him everything that he was seeing. And one of the things he had said was that he and I were going to have 2 children. We were going to have 2 boys. Well, Dad was thinking, yeah, well, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about because we don't want kids. Because we were 20, 21, 22, and kids were the last thing on our radar. But anyway, he told him that we were going to have 2 children. One would look just like him, which is Matthew, who looks just like him. And the second child was going to be a darker skinned child from another woman. It wasn't going to be a child that he had with me, but he would have 2 boys. So we had totally forgotten about it until later, years later. We'd already adopted you, had Matthew, we were getting ready to move, and we found this letter that the psychic had written. You know, everything that he was telling us. Actually, everything that psychic had said came true. It was kind of scary when you think about it, but wonderful. And there was a child, one boy that looked just like Dad, and another boy who was dark skinned, which was you, and it was a child from another mother. So that was a big joke after that. The brother from another mother is Francisco. But it was amazing that far in advance, you were destined to be our child. Even before we knew we wanted children, and gosh, maybe even before you were born, it somewhere somehow it was destiny that you are going to be with us. And I just think that is the most incredible thing that's ever happened. And if that doesn't tell you that destiny is real, then I don't know what does.